Position. Nepal looking very threatening here. I think this is what the viewers and the fans want to see. Even as neutral fans, we want to see the equal battle, and that's all we have in the first half. Closely fought battle here, intense battle. India scoring the first goal by way of Bobby Singh, and then in fact from Danny. Bobby Singh was the one who provided the assist, beg your pardon, but Saroj at the end. Yeah, so I've been told that Guite was the one who provided the assist, but here we go, the highlights. Nepal's first shot almost caught Sahil off guard, and everyone thought Nepal started off in a very nice tempo.
Of course, and then we have a moment of brilliance by Guite, picking out Danny inside the box. Here we see a wonderful splitting pass and great save there by Krishal, who in hindsight seemed to have been a game changer. And then we saw a moment of brilliance there by Saroj, the super sub, just before halftime, getting that 1-all goal. We also have yellow card for Gurnath Singh, number 6, who in fact did foul Saroj, and it led up to that goal. So Gurnath Singh will be hitting his head for making that foul. But it is halftime here at the racecourse ground here in Colombo, Sri Lanka. It is India 1, Nepal 1.
We'll join you in 15 minutes of time with a live action of the second half. Thank you. Today takes the top spot in the group, who will play against maybe the weaker team in the other group. And again, in the com box I've been joined by Kavinga. Hello Kavinga.
Hi Jana again, and welcome back to this game between India and Nepal. It's 1-all here at the racecourse grounds. Of course, this isn't the only match we have for today. We also have Sri Lanka versus Maldives fighting it out for a qualification spot in a group which consists of those two teams and Bangladesh.
So Kavinka, how do you really sum up the first half in this game? Your observations or anything you really noted?
Well, of course, the first half, Jana, started off very cagey. Not going to lie about that. It did require some moment of brilliance, and then courtesy of Guite, he conjured up a moment of magic and found Danny in the box to convert for a 1-0 lead for the Indians. But the Nepalis were slow going after that goal, but then they clawed their way back in courtesy of Saroj, their super sub. Well, changes in the first half. We had Balkaran, number 5, defender, coming off for India, and he was replaced by Malengappa Singh, who also played well in that first half. And we also had a substitution for Nepal. It was Mirak, the number 20, coming off for Saroj. Both injuries would have been taken, or rather both changes would have been taken as precaution. And it looks a very even game here. Of course, the winner of this plays the winner of tonight's match, Sri Lanka versus Maldives. So they would want a rather easier match here, as a goal attempt that comes out of nothing for Nepal. You thought the goalkeeper was going to come out, or the Indians were going to defend with their defenders, but that's what can happen. It can change in a few moments. Here is India once again. Nepal making the most out of that Indian mistake. But as I was saying, these two teams would want to play and face the lesser of that group over there in Group A, because Bangladesh have really looked strong. They've scored 10 goals so far, only let in 1. So the Bengali Tigers will be a force to reckon with in this game, and it looks like they are in contention to win this saff under-17 championship. Of course, the other teams being either Sri Lanka, Maldives, and these two teams you see here on screen.
And talking about Sri Lanka versus Maldives, it's going to be an exciting encounter here. Kick-off at 8 p.m. tonight. Winner goes to the knockout. So another interesting match coming your way, and both matches today aren't really dead rubbers. Normally end of the league stage you get some dead rubbers, but today that's not the story, with this game really deciding who would finish on top, and the other game is going to decide who is going to qualify, let alone the group places. So once more, you can see early on in this game both teams not quite settling in the second half. We saw this in the first half as well. It took quite a bit of time for both teams to settle down. Let's see how both teams react in the second half. And there you go, once again another foul going for Nepal's way, a free kick.
Of course, the Asia Cup in Dubai is not the only piece of Asian action, sporting action you would find on your TV set. There is this as well. And if you're in Colombo, of course, come and watch it at the racecourse grounds here in Colombo 7. You can make your entrance. Entrance is of course free. Nepal looking to make this 2-1, and the Indians get it out courtesy of number 14 Suraj Kumar. But of course, Asian sport is truly well and alive. We have our netball teams going at it also. There's Saroj going in for another shot, and another shot goes for a goal, and Nepal have the lead out of nothing there, courtesy of number 15 Unesh.
I was talking about Unesh in the last match. He looked very bright. Just in the first half we were talking how Unesh is silent in this match, should come back into this play, and here you go, getting a stylish goal.
Well, India have themselves to blame there, because it was Saroj's shot and Unesh picked up the scraps of that, and Nepal find themselves in a 2-1 lead. Both goals. Now, the past two goals coming from the Nepalese outfit, and India have some work to do here.
Rightly told, Kavinka. To be honest, Indian defense just staying unreacted on that instance there. Not real reaction coming to stop the shot, and keeper also not really anticipating. So Nepal getting the better of India in this gameplay here. India now would try and attack. The game would really spice up even more, considering how India is also a dangerous team in terms of their attack, a team to beat. So let's see how India respond. And now Nepal playing with so much of confidence, long balls, accurate passes going in on the flank here for Nepal, trying to keep hold of the ball. Harish on the left flank for Nepal.
Some fluid football there by Nepal, and looks like they're trying to give India a mountain to climb here. Ooh, risky stuff there by the Indian defense and Sahil. Sahil, the goalkeeper, has been quite good so far. However, he was caught out just a few minutes before the first half, and it still seems like an even contest here. India, they know they have the quality, Jana, and it seems like Nepal can switch off at certain points. See here, there foul committed by Nepal, and a tussle going on there between the number 14 Lachu, and who I believe is Suraj Kumar. Ugly scenes here at the Racecourse Stadium. All the players getting involved. Definitely not what you would want to see from your youngsters. Well, tensions are high here at the Racecourse ground.
Also, referee looking, noting everyone here. Probably lots of cards gonna come.
You could see here there was a small kick by Lachu. There you have it. There's another stomp there. It was Bobby Singh who was on the receiving end of that. Lachu will be very lucky to not get a booking here. Referee having a word with his assistant, trying to make sense of what happened so far. And yes, the yellow card does come out of the referee's pocket, and I believe it's towards the direction of Lachu. Their number 14, who lost his control there, Jana, really.
So I expected about a couple of cards here for a referee, but rather keeping it simple, just going back to the starting point. It all started with Lachu really going in with that just unnecessary tackle. There you go, Lachu getting the yellow card, and also another player getting a yellow card. Looks like the Indian number 14 as well. So both 14s getting yellow card here. Suraj Kumar as well for India getting a yellow card.
Yeah, for Suraj Kumar, I think it's the way he reacted, but it seemed a bit justified given how Lachu acted in that circumstance. But it's a hard-fought game. Both sides looking to win this. Here's India, courtesy of number 7, Feroz Singh. Trying to look for someone in Indian blue. Here is Guite.
There you go, the confirmation of yellow card for Suraj Kumar. And now the game is really spicing up. Both teams, I think there is a goal around the corner. Kavinka here.
Definitely, Jana, I think a goal is inevitable. You can see that most players, when they lose their cool, that means they lose their focus. They would want to be a bit more ferocious in their play, bit more aggressive. Like you see there by those in red. It was a good tackle there, but the referee says play on.
Manjot Singh, who went down. Here we go. Once again, India trying to go forward. Kurav Singh today looking very off, because last time around it was Kurav Singh who made those brilliant runs through the right flank. He played well as a right winger and put in those delicious balls inside the box. But today, Kurav Singh looking really off. And another throw in going for Nepal here.
Like I was saying, that you can lose your cool, and that could result in you maybe even losing position and you giving the ball away.
Once again, India in a promising position here through the right side, going forward, crossing. We were talking how he wasn't really helping India. Puts in a cross, but rather not really finding the striker at the end. Striker also not clinical enough. Once more cross coming in, but this time Krishal, the goalkeeper of Nepal, looking after it. Now Nepal trying to go on account of their own. The long ball coming in for Nepal. Oh, there you go. Definite card here, probably. You saw just on his follow through, really went on with his foot. There you go. There you see. Already on a yellow card here, Suraj Kumar.
Yeah, living on the edge, Suraj Kumar, something you really don't want to do at this stage of the game. Very early into the second half is to get yourself a red card and let your teammates down. But when you make tackles like that, of course, you are bound to get a booking. Suraj Kumar will be very happy, very relieved in fact, to get let off the hook here. recipient of that looking in a
Think
distraught manner.
if Suraj Kumar really does not get a card, he'd be substituted in no time, because they do not want to lose a player in this encounter. India would not really like to be a man down in this game. A very, very strict warning going in from A.M. Jafran.
So see here, it was
Brilliant strike there from number 15, Unesh. And the last time around, played very well for Nepal. And once again, Nepal on the attack here. I think both teams have to calm down here. If not, Kavinga is going to hurt them. Because football, it's all about temperament. It's all about who is going to keep calm under this sort of pressure situation. So let's see which team really wins the mind game.
Yeah, the under-17 championships is also a good way to know how youngsters react to certain decisions, certain challenges. Not to forget the mental aspect of this game. It's not only a physical thing, but when your opponent can get in your head, it might be certain to say that you've already lost the game mentally, but you would really not want your opponent to provoke you into doing something stupid. Of course, Suraj Kumar ensuring that he doesn't do something out of his mind, because Suraj Kumar is a good defender. If you look at him, you can see that he is well built. He's the number 14 of India. But they'll be needing him because India are 1 goal down.
Long ball. India now once again going for a long ball from themselves. There you go. Looks like an offside position, but now Nepal getting it back. India just flirting inside the box of Nepal. Tries to get to the ball here. Manages to keep it in. Once more, a pass, a cross from Danny, not really reaching the striker. Corner kick here for India.
In the first half, after the goal, you could see that Danny and his teammates were a bit relaxed on the ball, but that meant that Nepal could be a bit more aggressive in their play and get the ball in. Here's another ball into Nepal's box. Floated in, but well dealt with there. Is Nepal trying to come through with number 14, Lachu. Referee acting principal and prefect here, because there seems to be a bit more tussling going on. Lachu on the floor.
There you go. Lachu really was fouled and not really playing for the ball as well. On another day could have been another card.
It was Gurnaj who made that tackle, and Gurnaj also will be glad to know that he hasn't got a foul, or rather a yellow card there. I think the message by Bibiano, the head coach, will be to